Have you ever felt like someone was watching you? That eerie sensation that eyes are on you, even when you're alone, like an unseen presence was tracking your every move. This unsettling feeling can be hard to shake off. In today's world, this feeling is becoming increasingly common. With the rise of technology, surveillance has become a part of our daily lives. We live in an age of unprecedented surveillance. Cameras are everywhere, capturing our every move, from the moment we step out of our homes. Cameras capture our faces in public spaces. They are on street corners, in stores, and even in our workplaces. Our online activities are tracked and analyzed. Every click, every search, every purchase is recorded and scrutinized. Our phones collect data on our location and communication. They know where we are, who we talk to, and what we say. This constant monitoring can feel invasive, even suffocating. It's as if there's no escape from the watchful eyes of technology. It raises important questions about our right to privacy, our freedom of thought and action, and the kind of society we want to live in. How much of our personal freedom are we willing to sacrifice for security? This essay will explore the concept of Big Brother, a term coined by George Orwell in his dystopian novel, to understand the implications of surveillance and control in our lives. We will delve into how this constant observation affects our behavior, our thoughts, and our sense of self. Join us as we navigate the complex landscape of modern surveillance and its impact on our daily lives. George Orwell's novel introduced the world to Big Brother, the omnipresent, all-seeing symbol of a totalitarian state. In this dystopia, citizens are under constant surveillance by telescreens, their thoughts and actions controlled by the ruling party. Big Brother is watching you, the party's slogan, has become a chilling reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the erosion of privacy. Orwell's novel serves as a cautionary tale, warning us of the slippery slope from surveillance to oppression. It compels us to examine the ways in which technology can be used to control and manipulate, rather than empower and liberate. Privacy is not just about hiding secrets. It's about the freedom to be ourselves, to think our own thoughts, and to live our lives without fear of judgment or reprisal. When we are constantly watched, we self-censor. We avoid expressing dissenting opinions or engaging in activities that might be deemed suspicious. This chilling effect can stifle creativity, innovation, and social progress. The digital age has brought about unprecedented levels of surveillance. Our online activities, from our search history to our social media interactions, are tracked and analyzed by corporations and governments alike. Facial recognition technology is becoming increasingly sophisticated, allowing for the identification and tracking of individuals in real time. Smart devices, from our phones to our homes, collect vast amounts of data about our daily lives. This constant data collection can be used to manipulate our behavior, influence our choices, and even predict our future actions. Section 5. The illusion of choice, control, and manipulation. Surveillance is often used as a tool of control. By monitoring our behavior and collecting data about our preferences, those in power can manipulate our choices and influence our actions. This manipulation can take many forms, from targeted advertising to personalized propaganda. It can be used to sway elections, promote certain ideologies, or suppress dissent. When we are constantly bombarded with information that confirms our existing biases, it becomes difficult to think critically and make informed decisions. Section 6. From Page to Screen. Big Brother in Popular Culture. The themes of surveillance and control explored in have resonated deeply in popular culture. Countless books, movies, and TV shows have drawn inspiration from Orwell's dystopian vision. Films like and depict worlds where privacy is non-existent and individuals are subject to constant monitoring. TV series like explore the dark side of technology and its potential to erode our freedoms. These works of fiction serve as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked surveillance and the importance of safeguarding our privacy. Section 7. Echoes of Dystopia, Real-World Examples of Surveillance. The dystopian future envisioned by Orwell is no longer a figment of imagination. Today, we live in a world where surveillance is omnipresent, and privacy is increasingly becoming a luxury. In many parts of the world, governments are using sophisticated surveillance technologies to monitor their citizens and suppress dissent. From tracking online activities to monitoring phone calls, The reach of surveillance is extensive and often invasive. China's social credit system, for example, uses a vast network of cameras and data analysis to track citizens' behavior and assign them a score based on their social trustworthiness. This system not only monitors financial credit but also social interactions, online behavior, and even personal habits. This score can affect their access to services, their ability to travel, and even their employment opportunities. A low score can result in being denied loans, restricted travel, and limited job prospects, creating a society where every action is scrutinized and judged. These real-world examples highlight the urgent need to address the ethical and societal implications of surveillance technologies. As we move forward, it is crucial to find a balance between security and privacy, ensuring that the tools designed to protect us do not become instruments of control and oppression. The conversation around surveillance is not just about technology, but also about human rights and freedoms. It is essential for governments, tech companies, and citizens to engage in open dialogue and create frameworks that protect individual privacy while maintaining public safety. Section 8. The power of one individual resistance. In the face of such pervasive surveillance, it can be easy to feel powerless. However, it's important to remember that individual actions can make a difference. We can start by becoming more aware of the ways in which our data is being collected and used. We can choose to limit our digital footprint, use privacy-enhancing tools, and support organizations that are fighting for our digital rights. Every small act of resistance, no matter how insignificant it may seem, contributes to a larger movement for change. Section 9. United we stand, collective action against surveillance. While individual actions are important, it's through collective action that we can truly challenge the surveillance state. By coming together, raising our voices, and demanding greater accountability from those in power, we can create a world where privacy is respected and our freedoms are protected. We can support legislation that protects our digital rights, hold corporations accountable for their data collection practices, and advocate for greater transparency and oversight of government surveillance programs. Section 10. Reclaiming our freedom, a call to action. The fight against surveillance is not just about protecting our privacy, it's about defending our fundamental freedoms of thought, expression, and association. It's about creating a society where we are free to be ourselves, without fear of judgment or reprisal. We must reject the normalization of surveillance and reclaim our right to privacy. We must demand transparency and accountability from those in power. And we must work together to create a future where technology is used to empower, not control. Section 11. Conclusion. A future worth fighting for. In this final chapter, we reflect on the journey we've taken together, exploring the depths of surveillance and the fight for our privacy. The concept of Big Brother may have originated in fiction, but its implications are all too real. George Orwell's vision was a warning, a cautionary tale that has become increasingly relevant in our modern world. We live in an age of unprecedented surveillance, where our every move is tracked, analyzed, and potentially used against us. From the cameras on every street corner to the data collected from our smartphones, our privacy is constantly under threat, but we are not powerless. We have the ability to take control of our own destinies. By coming together, we can challenge the systems that seek to monitor and control us. By understanding the dangers of unchecked surveillance, we can educate ourselves and others about the importance of privacy. Knowledge is power, and with it, we can make informed decisions about how to protect ourselves. By taking steps to protect our privacy, such as encrypting our data, using privacy-focused software, and being mindful of the information we share, we can safeguard our personal information from prying eyes. And by working together to demand change, we can influence policies and practices that prioritize our privacy rights. Collective action is a powerful tool in the fight against surveillance. We can create a future where our freedoms are respected and our right to privacy is secure. Imagine a world where we can interact freely without the fear of being watched, where our digital interactions are safe and private. Let us not allow ourselves to become numb to the creep of surveillance. It is easy to become complacent, but we must remain vigilant and proactive in protecting our rights. Let us fight for a world where we are not defined by the data we generate, but by the content of our character and the strength of our convictions. Our identities should be shaped by our actions and beliefs, not by the information collected about us. Together we can build a society that values privacy and freedom, a society where individuals are empowered to live their lives without constant surveillance. A future free from the watchful eye of Big Brother is a future worth fighting for. Let us commit to this vision and work tirelessly to make it a reality. Our future depends on it.